As for Luffy's Awakening, what are the strange properties? Hello everyone, I'm Yui, the Research Lab Director. Today, I'd like to discuss the strange properties of Luffy's Awakening. Be careful not to get any spoilers, since it includes information from the latest episode. Please make sure to watch till the end. 1. Luffy's Awakening. First, let me explain what's happening near the latest episode. The foreshadowing that Gum Gum Fruit had a real name was finally revealed in episode 1044 as the human fruit model Nika. As the name suggests, those who possess the ability of this devil fruit can draw the power of Nika, god of the sun. And it turns out that Luffy is a rubber man because the body of Nika, god of the sun, has the properties of rubber itself. According to the 5 elders, the ability of human fruit model Nika becomes the most ridiculous ability in the world when it is awakened. It was also said that awakening would give the rubber body more strength and freedom. In fact, awakened Luffy fights in such a different way that it is easy to understand why the 5 elders are tempted to call it the most ridiculous ability in the world. For example, in episode 1045, he used Kaido's body in Blue Lagoon form as a jumping rope. He is laughing while fighting, and his eyeballs pop out when he reacts to his surprise. This unrealistic fighting style was also described by Kaido as just like a picture story. There are many things about awakening of the ridiculous human fruit, model Nika, but one of the biggest mysteries about this ability is that the rules are different from the previous awakenings of the devil fruits. 2. Influence. Let's review a few rules of conventional awakening. Devil fruits are rare, but in Grand Line, it is not so rare to have a person with the ability of devil fruits. However, those who have awakened their abilities are extremely rare. Although the conditions for awakening the ability have not been clearly revealed, it is believed that the minimum requirement is a high level of proficiency in the ability. Once their ability is awakened, they will be able to use techniques that are far more powerful than normal. It is important to note that the benefits of awakening differ depending on the strain of the devil fruit. In the case of Paramecia type lineage, the basic benefit of awakening is that it affects the surroundings around you similarly to their own ability. For example, Doflamingo, who was awakened by String Fruit, was able to turn the floors and buildings around him into threads and manipulate them. Since String Fruit's ability is usually obtained by producing threads from the body, we know that the floor and buildings were affected by the awakening ability. Charlotte Katakuri's Mochi Fruit also has the same awakening. Mochi Fruit are based on the ability to turn one's body into a sticky substance, but by awakening, the entire surrounding field was transformed into a sticky substance. Other Paramecia type awakening abilities can be explained by affecting the surroundings other than oneself, such as Law's Op Fruit, which imparts the properties of room to others, and Kid's Jiki Fruit, which imparts magnetic force to others. 3. Awakening of Zoan types. While Paramecia type awakening is said to affect the surroundings other than oneself, Zoan type awakening has a different characteristic. Speaking of Zoan type awakenings that have appeared in the story, there were Gokusotsu of Impel Down. By awakening Zoan type abilities, they gain extraordinary toughness and resilience. Luffy, Mr. 2, Baggy, and Mr. 3 could only manage to defeat the Minotaur, one of the Gokusotsu, by cooperating with each other 2 years ago. It was amazing in their durabilities, but it also had the resilience to revive and come back immediately after falling. Originally, Zoan types specialize in pure physical enhancement and tend not to have as many special abilities as Paramecia types or Logia types, so when they are awakened, they tend to focus entirely on improving their physical status. Mythical Zoan types also have special effects, but at this point, we do not know how these abilities will be affected by awakening. 4. Abnormality of Awakening. Since Luffy is a psychic of human fruit model Nika, he is classified as mythical Zoan type in terms of lineage. If we apply the conventional rules earlier, the effect of awakening should be extraordinary toughness and resilience. Although Kaido's attack knocked him out, he was immediately revived, so he has indeed gained extraordinary resilience. And after reaching Gear 5th, even if he is hit by Kaido's attack, he only said, "Ouch!" He was not getting much damage anymore. This can be attributed to the extraordinary toughness characteristics of the awakened Zoan types. The fact that his arm strength has been strengthened by his awakening also suggests that he is a Zoan type ability specializing in physical aspects. But Luffy's awakening is questionable in several ways. After awakening, Luffy is clearly turning the things around him into rubbery objects. In episode 1044, Luffy turned the ground into a rubbery substance to repel attacks, and in the latest episode, he seems to have turned Kaido's body into a rubbery substance. Kaido also states, when the rubber begins to affect others, it is considered the awakening of a Paramecia types. Then he added, but it's a little strange. That kind of transformation is the exclusive domain of the Zoan types. Certainly, Doflamingo and Katakuri, who are awakened Paramecia types, did not physically change when they used their awakened abilities. Luffy changed his appearance after awakening, which is a tendency that can be seen in Zoan types. While affecting the surroundings like Paramecia type awakening, Luffy changed his appearance like a Zoan type awakening and gained extraordinary toughness and resilience. This awakening has both Paramecia type and Zoan type characteristics. 5. Power of Logia types. Since even the experienced Kaido feels uncomfortable, it is highly likely that Luffy's awakening has both Paramecia type and Zoan type characteristics. This makes me wonder if Luffy's awakening may also have the characteristics of Logia types. It would be a bit strange if only Logia type is omitted, while both Paramecia type and Zoan type manifest. In episode 1045, there is a scene in which Luffy runs through the air while raising flames. I think this is just a glimpse of Logia type. Originally, there have been rumors for some time that Luffy has the ability to ignite. Even though he is a rubber person, he can start a fire with his Red Hawk, and even when he receives a direct hit from Kaido's heated breath, he can survive and only say, "Guts!" The reason for this may be that he had an extraordinary resistance to fire. To top it all off, he has the ability to turn his body into a rubbery substance if he is not awakened, and for some reason his ability bears the name God of the Sun. With these factors in place, it is hard to believe that Luffy's ability and flames are unrelated. In other words, Luffy's ability to ignite and his resistance to flames are thought to be obtained from the Logia type characteristics of human fruit model Nika. If it is an ability that can simultaneously use Paramecia type, Zoan type, and Logia type awakenings, it is no wonder that the world government considers the devil fruit to be dangerous. That's all for today. The relationship between Luffy and flames had been discussed for some time, but if human fruit model Nika has the ability of Logia types, it would explain a lot. If he could handle flames more freely, maybe Luffy could shoot fire fists. Maybe there could be an emotional situation where Luffy and Sabo use Ace's fighting skill together someday. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. This was brought to you by Yui, the Research Lab Director.